Nvidia is no longer just a gaming company. It's the backbone of the AI revolution. From powering data centers to enabling cutting-edge research, Nvidia's influence is vast and growing. Its GPUs, once designed for rendering video game graphics, now power everything from language models to drug discovery. These versatile processors are the engines driving modern innovation. Nearly every major tech company and AI startup relies on Nvidia hardware to push the boundaries of innovation. From Silicon Valley to research labs worldwide, Nvidia's technology is indispensable. This central role gives Nvidia immense influence and places it at the heart of global tech competition. Its reach extends across continents, shaping the future of technology. The ability to train advanced AI models is now a measure of national strength, making Nvidia's products strategic assets. Countries are investing heavily in Nvidia's technology to stay ahead. The company must navigate a complex landscape of business, international relations, and government regulations. Each decision is scrutinized on a global scale. As of November 2025, Nvidia's relentless innovation keeps it at the forefront, but every decision it makes ripples across the global tech ecosystem. The company's vision and strategy are closely watched. The stakes are high. Nvidia's choices shape the future of technology, economic power, and the digital world itself. Its influence is felt in every corner of the tech industry. The story of Nvidia is the story of modern technological progress. From its humble beginnings to its current status as a tech giant, Nvidia's journey is a testament to innovation and vision. Nvidia's Blackwell chips represent a seismic leap in AI hardware. Built for the largest AI models, Blackwell chips are now essential for anyone hoping to lead in the AI race. Their unmatched speed and efficiency accelerate breakthroughs in everything from business to science. Access to Blackwell is a ticket to the front row of the future. Being denied means falling behind. That's why these chips are now a focal point of international attention and national security policy. The US government closely controls their distribution, recognizing their dual-use potential in both civilian and military domains. Blackwell isn't just a chip. It's a symbol of technological leadership and global power. Nvidia's decision not to sell its cutting-edge Blackwell chips to China is not simply a business move. It's a direct response to mounting pressure from the US government and its evolving policies on technology exports. These strict US government policies are part of a broader strategy to maintain America's technological dominance and protect national security interests in an increasingly competitive global landscape. Washington's export controls are specifically designed to prevent China from accessing the most advanced AI hardware, citing concerns that such technology could be used for military or surveillance purposes. The rules are highly targeted, focusing on chips that exceed certain performance thresholds. Blackwell chips are among the most powerful, and thus fall squarely into the restricted category. Rather than a sweeping ban, these measures are a calculated effort to block the transfer of technology that could enable China to leapfrog in AI development, while still allowing less advanced products to be traded. The US government now views control over key technologies as a vital strategic tool, compelling companies like Nvidia to comply with national interests, even if it means sacrificing lucrative business opportunities. As tech companies attempt to design export-compliant chips to maintain access to the Chinese market, the government continues to tighten regulations, determined to stay ahead in the global technology race. The message from Washington is unmistakable. Preserving America's lead in high-performance computing and artificial intelligence is considered worth the economic cost. Nvidia's inability to sell Blackwell chips to China is a direct and visible outcome of this policy, highlighting the real-world impact of government intervention in the tech sector. The US is willing to impose significant costs on its own companies, prioritizing long-term strategic advantage over short-term profits, and sending a clear signal to the entire industry. The global tech race has shifted from being just about business competition to a matter of national strategy, with governments now playing a central role in shaping the future of innovation. In this high-stakes contest, the decisions made today will shape the balance of power for years to come, and the stakes have never been higher. For years, China was a powerhouse market for Nvidia, driving the company's explosive growth with an almost limitless appetite for high-performance GPUs. Chinese tech firms, from startups to giants, relied on Nvidia's cutting-edge chips to power everything from artificial intelligence research to cloud computing and gaming. The company's products became a staple in China's rapidly expanding digital economy, and Nvidia's presence was felt in every major tech hub across the country. But a dramatic shift occurred when US export controls were imposed, abruptly cutting off China's access to Nvidia's most advanced chips, including the highly anticipated Blackwell series. These restrictions sent shockwaves through the industry, halting shipments and freezing lucrative deals almost overnight. In response, Nvidia scrambled to adapt, introducing downgraded versions like the H20 chip, specifically engineered to comply with the new US regulations. These chips were less powerful, but Nvidia hoped they would keep the Chinese market afloat and maintain vital business relationships. However, Chinese tech giants were unimpressed. They saw these weaker chips as a significant step backward, unable to meet the demanding requirements of their ambitious projects. Many companies outright rejected the new offerings, unwilling to compromise on performance. As a result, demand for Nvidia's compliant products in China plummeted. What was once a cornerstone of Nvidia's global business quickly eroded, leaving empty shelves and declining sales in its wake. Rather than accept second-rate technology, China has doubled down on its own semiconductor ambitions, pouring resources into developing advanced chips domestically. The country's engineers and entrepreneurs are now racing to close the gap and achieve technological independence. The era of Nvidia's dominance in China has ended, replaced by a determined push for self-sufficiency and homegrown innovation in the semiconductor sector. Geopolitical tensions have redrawn the boundaries of the global tech market, forcing companies and countries alike to rethink their strategies and alliances almost overnight. Nvidia's sudden loss in China stands as a powerful reminder of how quickly fortunes can shift in the world of technology, where global events can upend even the most established players. Now, Nvidia must look beyond China, seeking new opportunities and markets to secure its future in an increasingly unpredictable world. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang has been blunt about the company's position. On November 7, 2025, he stated there are no talks to sell Blackwell chips to China, period. Huang made it clear, US rules are non-negotiable, and Nvidia won't challenge them. He placed the onus on China to change its policies if it wants access to Nvidia's technology. Huang also acknowledged the commercial failure of downgraded chips in China, admitting Nvidia's market share there has dropped to zero. His message to investors: don't count on China for future growth. Huang's statements, made in Taiwan, also highlight the growing importance of partnerships with democratic, tech-advanced allies like TSMC. Nvidia's focus has shifted from China to strengthening ties with key partners. The company is adapting to a new global reality. As China fades from Nvidia's horizon, its partnership with TSMC becomes more vital than ever. Nvidia designs the world's most advanced chips, but TSMC's manufacturing expertise turns those designs into reality. TSMC's cutting-edge processes are essential for producing complex chips like Blackwell at scale. This partnership is the backbone of Nvidia's success and the global AI hardware industry. Geopolitical tensions have only deepened this alliance, as the US seeks secure supply chains with trusted partners. Huang's frequent visits to Taiwan underscore TSMC's importance. Replicating TSMC's capabilities elsewhere is extremely difficult, making this relationship irreplaceable for now. The Nvidia-TSMC alliance will continue to power AI innovation, even as the world's political landscape shifts. Denied access to Nvidia's best chips, China is racing to build its own semiconductor industry. This is a top national priority, with massive investments in domestic chip design and manufacturing. Tech giants like Huawei are developing their own AI chips, while the government pours resources into the entire supply chain. The goal: a technology stack immune to US export controls. Chinese companies have rejected Nvidia's downgraded chips, choosing to back local champions instead. This shift guarantees a huge domestic market for Chinese chipmakers, fueling rapid innovation. US restrictions have become a catalyst for China's self-sufficiency drive. The race for semiconductor independence is on, and the stakes are enormous. Nvidia's exit from China is shaking the global tech industry. US export controls affect not just Nvidia, but also rivals like AMD and Intel, limiting their access to China. This fragmentation creates both challenges and opportunities. Chinese firms may rise, while global companies face lost revenue and slower innovation. America's allies must now choose sides, complicating supply chains and business strategies. The once global tech market is splitting into rival ecosystems, one led by the US and partners, another by China. This decoupling means duplicated efforts, incompatible standards, and higher costs for everyone. Multinational companies must now operate with a one world, two systems mindset, managing separate operations for each sphere. The era of seamless globalization in tech is ending. The new reality is defined by political boundaries and strategic competition. The standoff over AI chips marks a turning point for Nvidia, the US, and China. Nvidia must pivot, focusing on Western markets and deepening its partnerships to stay ahead. The US is betting that export controls will slow China's progress and preserve its own technological edge. But this strategy could also accelerate China's push for self-reliance, creating a powerful new competitor. China faces a monumental challenge, building a world-class semiconductor industry from scratch. Success would mean technological independence and global influence. Failure would leave it trailing in a critical field. The Blackwell chip symbolizes a larger global realignment. Open exchange is giving way to strategic rivalry. The world is splitting into competing tech spheres, each racing for AI dominance. The choices made now will shape the future of technology, power, and society itself. The outcome of this race will define the digital age.